Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Willie, and this is the encouraging word for today. There are times in my life where I feel overwhelmed. Perhaps you do also. We feel like we cannot do what God has called us to do. Or maybe we cannot resist a temptation that keeps coming back at us. We cannot change something in our attitude or our life or about our family or any kind of situation where we feel we have come up against a wall, come up against a place where we cannot do it anymore. Those things are true, actually. It's not a mental game. There are many things we cannot do in ourselves. David, in himself, could not defeat Goliath. Yes, David was just a young man. Yes, Goliath was bigger and stronger and more experienced. Yes, Goliath should win the battle easily. But David knew something that you and I can learn from him. Listen to 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 47. David is saying this just as he's approaching Goliath. This is what David says. 1 Samuel 17:47. All those gathered here will know that it's not by sword or spear that the Lord saves. For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands. The battle is the Lord's. The battle is the Lord's. My confidence is not in myself. It's in the Lord. My confidence is not in my ability, my wisdom, my giftings. No, my confidence is in the Lord. In the Lord I can do all things. In the Lord I can defeat the giants in my life. In the Lord I can overcome. In the Lord I can do what God has called me to do. There are over 100 verses in the Bible that deal with that topic of the battle is the Lord's. The battle is the Lord's. If the battle was David's and in his power and in his strength, he could win. And he had no need for God. But he had entered that place where his strength and his power would not win. It was a situation where David needed God to fight the battle. And when we need God to fight the battle, when we need him to give us the victory, we are entering miracle territory. We're entering a territory where our power ends and God takes over, where God's power begins. And that, my friends, is the place I want to be in. That's the place where you want to be in. The place where the battle is the Lord's, where I can say, God, this is not my battle. You have to fight this battle through me. Yes, I'll do my part, but you fight your battle in your strength through my weakness. You can defeat the enemy that is confronting me. So whatever battle you are facing, give it over to the Lord. Put it in his hands. Fight it in his power and his confidence, because ultimately it's his battle, not your battle. And let him fight it through you. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be live on Facebook Live at 7:15 a.m. I'll post the video on YouTube also about 8 o'clock. And the title of the message is It's Time to Enter War Mode. War mode. David's ready now for the battle. And now it's time to enter war mode. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.